Good evening, you're watching PBS English News. I'm Veronica Lin. The lowest temperature so far this winter of 10.3 degrees Celsius was felt in Nanto's Zhongliao Township this morning. The Central Weather Bureau says this period of low temperatures brought by the northeast monsoon was not as cold as expected, but the weather will become wetter and colder for a period of 3 days starting tomorrow. Taxi fares in Hsinchu City will see an increase for the first time in 12 years. Let's take a look. Now we'll bring you the top stories from around the nation. Allegedly, DPP member Yang Huiru was paid to spread false information to smear a Taiwanese diplomat, which later led to his suicide. When asked whether the incident will affect her ratings, President Tsai said that she will try to garner as much support as possible. KMT presidential candidate Han Kuo-yu and his running mate's support ratings are rumored to have dipped below the crucial 20% mark. Han's office replied that they won't focus on cold numbers, but rather on the warm hearts of the public. People First Party's presidential candidate James Song criticized his opponents during a radio interview. He said that the KMT's internal discord has led to an outcast of capable talents and that the DPP has been kidnapped by different political factions. Well, on the topic of politics, many are anticipating what the presidential candidates have to say. Several civic and student organizations have organized a series of forums on the upcoming presidential election. The first of the three is scheduled to kick off tomorrow, and all three presidential candidates will be present. The 18 issues that will be discussed have been announced, and it will cover key subjects such as gender equality and labor rights. Hong Kong student groups traveled to Taiwan and held a press conference with legislators to express their anger over students taking part in the anti-extradition bill protests being charged with rioting. They urged Taiwan to quickly pass a refugee law draft bill and to establish an official channel for political asylum. Now let's take a look at more international news today. Bushfires in Australia have ravaged around 1 million hectares of farmland and bush across the East Coast in recent weeks. The smoke produced was so widespread, even the iconic Sydney Opera House and Harbour Bridge are engulfed by smoke on Tuesday. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un celebrated the completion of his signature construction project, a new city near the Sacred Mountain where his family claims its roots. An explosion of a suspected smoke grenade at a park near Indonesia's presidential palace in the heart of the capital injured at least 2 military personnel. At the time, President Joko Widodo was not at the palace. Now back to Taiwan. 30 years have passed since Taiwan opened its doors to migrant workers, but migrant workers are still forced to pay exorbitant sums of money to come to Taiwan, and many continue to be exploited by brokers. Migrant workers will hence hold a rally on December 8 to demand an end to the broker system. Thank you for watching PBS English News. I'm Veronica Lin. See you next time.